Okay, so whoa, what? Metal Sonic, what are you doing up there? What? Is that metal? Super metal? Whose side are you on anyway? No, Knuckles, don't. What are you doing? That's Metal Sonic. Alright, so, okay. Nice animation. Alright, so, welcome to... Well, I should start with my intro, shouldn't I? Hello, Internet. I'm Scarecrow85, and I'm playing bonkers modifications of Sonic the Hedgehog games for some reason. I'll tell you what the reason is, it's because they're awesome. And this one, I mean, look at it! I love character modifications, particularly ones that go the extra, you know, extra distance and actually edit all of the frames and even add some control differences. Control differences, you know, some updated controls. Metal Sonic, hang on, we can move this block. So Metal Sonic controls more or less the same as Sonic the Hedgehog, but he has a sort of air boost, like that. I'm not sure if that works as a homing attack, we'll find out in a minute. I'm keen to see if I can find a special stage, actually, because I imagine... Oh, I have no idea if they'd have gone as far as to edit his special stage sprite. That'd be something. It's a little different. The special stage sprite is a lot more detailed, and I would think harder to modify. Gave that thing hell. I always thought it was weird in this game that Eggman has an entire army of those things that we never see again. Where do they go? Like, you see that one at the start, and then we fight another one, or perhaps the same one, later on in this stage, but we see an entire fleet of them fly by in the background. Whatever happened to those guys? I wonder if I can smash through those. Can't quite get the right angle. Hey! Bam! Nope, nothing. That's fine, I appreciate that, because, I mean, that's Knuckles' route. Let's not screw with Knuckles. Okay, so we can still do that as well, that's cool. The fire shield comes in handy with this boss because this boss uses a flamethrower, which is rendered completely useless against an enemy using a fire shield. Hooray! No problem. Actually, let that bounce. Ah, damn it. If you had the right number of points, you can get a bubble shield out of that, which is handy for the next stage. But I think there's a bubble shield up ahead anyway, so who gives a damn. Anyway, that is a cool picture on the board there. Very nice. Bit of custom sprite work there as well. They didn't rip that from anywhere. That's custom drawn. Oh, speak of the special stage. Let's have a look then. Okay, they kind of have changed it. What? Okay, if you know anything about the Sonic special stages, you'll know that I just completely buggered that up. It's hard to believe that I just did that. Sorry. I'm not the worst Sonic the Hedgehog player ever, honest. Right, anyway, so yeah, they have modified the sprite. They've removed some of the spikes on his back, because Metal Sonic only really has 3 on his head, which they've done. They've also modified Sonic's feet, so he's got the Metal Sonic shoes. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. They haven't redrawn the sprite entirely, and I can understand that, because these ones are a little bit trickier to do. I'm not even sure how they did it. It might have been that they pre-rendered these guys. Maybe there was some sort of... no, that doesn't make sense. Not sure. If you know, let me know. But the quality of these sprites do seem to be a lot higher than the in-game ones. Maybe one if it was kind of Donkey Kong Country style, because those sprites look real good. There we go. I wasn't going for a perfect, in case you're wondering. I can't be bothered with collecting all the rings, but we got a Chaos Emerald. Hooray! Presumably, going Super Metal Sonic is something totally possible once you get all the emeralds, which I will not be doing because I can't be bothered with that, but still, you got a glimpse of it in the opening, so that was cool. Just to be clear as well, as far as I'm aware, Metal Sonic has never gone Super in the actual games, in the canonical games. Mecha Sonic did, in Sonic and Knuckles, I think. I always have to think a little bit before I say Sonic and Knuckles or Sonic 3, because they're technically the same game, but obviously they have their own levels and stuff, and I constantly forget which levels are in which game. But I'm trying to think of it off the top of my head anyway. Duke! Lower the water level. What have we got in here? Oh, that again. So, yeah, we're going to go and stick it to Dr. Eggman with Metal Sonic, I think, for this video. That'll be fun. That's the thing about Episode Metal, when they did it for Sonic 4. There weren't any boss battles. Because, of course, why would there be? Metal Sonic isn't fighting Dr. Robotnik. They never really mentioned it either. I don't know if you've ever played Episode Metal, but whoops. Oh, that was a good save. Putting that jump boost to good use. Yeah, they never explained it in Episode Metal. That's basically Episode Metal. I'll probably do a video on it, I dare say, but it's where you get to play as Metal Sonic in Sonic 4. And in that one, they kind of explain it as being that you're getting to see what Metal Sonic was up to during the events of the first game, which is fine, but it did kind of make people wonder why the badniks in each stage were attacking you. Since, you know, you're all on the same side. That's weird. Why did I stop? Why am I going backwards? Why is this happening? Let's give that another go, shall we? Yeah, I would imagine the reason badniks attack Metal Sonic is because they're programmed to identify Sonic the Hedgehog. And as far as a badnik's concerned, Metal Sonic looks like Sonic. So this is noisy. Once again, the fire shield extremely useful to have for this boss, because his attack is fire-based. Hooray! Oops, just be careful not to overcook it. Yeah, the fire shield obviously makes me immune to fire. Big problem for Robotnik. Didn't think that through, did you, mucker? I like the fact that he just fell through the floor. It kind of makes it feel like he wasn't really there. Something I've never really liked about this game. In all the other ones, Robotnik kind of takes damage and then flies away, which makes more sense than him just dropping off the screen. It's a bit of a shame. Anyway, he strikes his little pose that he does in Sonic CD, where he waggles his finger at you. I don't know why that was considered cool. That's what my mum does when she's upset with me. Okay, here we go. Knuckles is going to screw with us. Sod off. Yeah. You've always been able to do that in Sonic 3. That's not exclusive to this game. There's not a lot of point to it, mind you. It doesn't really achieve anything. It's wasting time. Hydro City. Or is it Hydrocity? I don't know. Here we go. I've always called it Hydro City because it's hydro, which is water, and it's a city. Or is it? Really nice sprite work. Really enjoying this. Anyway, we're not going to... This isn't a playthrough of Sonic 3, so I'm going to stop playing at this point. And I'm going to start playing this. Oh! So, to be clear, what you're looking at is a somewhat less effective modification. If you crouch, that is the Sonic sprite with a very slight colour palette change. If I look up, you can see his eye twitch. If I jump, yep, that's the Sonic spin dash. Excuse me, that's the Sonic spin animation that has not really been altered at all. Look at him go! Oh, when we tilt the sprite, we end up with that as well. So basically what we have here is a modification where they didn't quite finish editing the sprites, and the effect is, well, underwhelming. I mean, this actually was a very early Sonic mod. Quite a well-known one, I think. It's the Metal Sonic hack. And kudos to whoever made it, because damn it, why not? Metal Sonic's a brilliant character, and it's really cool to see him in a game. The novelty of it was there, even though it was mildly disappointing that he sort of pops out of his Metal Sonic form to do anything other than moving in a straight line, but still. I thought I'd be mean to this mod by showing you a good one before showing you this one. Yeah, it doesn't compare well, does it? So that's your lot. That's Metal Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog game series, as far as I know. I would very much like it if there were more mods of this kind. I'd like to play Metal Sonic in pretty much every Sonic game, because who wouldn't? Look at the guy, he's amazing. If you know of any other mods that include Metal Sonic in the classic Sonic games, let me know. I will definitely download them and give them a whirl, and do an additional video on it for sure. In the meantime, those are the only two that I really know of. And, you know, the first one was an important hack, I guess, because it was, I don't know how early it was, but I think it was a very, very early on hack. You know, one of the first even, I'm going to say. It's a big statement, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was one of the first, and it, you know, it paved the way for a lot of people to start modifying Sonic the Hedgehog, and without that we wouldn't have this. This is a very good hack. It's very good, it looks very nice. So yeah, it's never not fun to play as Metal Sonic. The only thing I would say about this actually is that although he controls differently, it still feels a bit weird when you're playing as one of the bad guys that you're not being a bad guy. You know, I'm not doing anything wrong here. Tails is obviously with me, which is weird. All the badniks are attacking me. I still fight Eggman at the end. I don't really want to play a Metal Sonic who's gone rogue. I like the idea of playing a Metal Sonic who's beaten up Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it would be very cool if you could somehow modify it so you fight Sonic at the end of each stage. That would be something. Anyway, I hope this video has been of interest to you. It's certainly been fun to make. And like, subscribe, keep an eye on my channel. I do videos like this all the time. I've also got some other stuff on my channel covering some movies and things like that. Random games. I don't know, I get up to all kinds of weird stuff. So have a look, check it out, subscribe, like. It's YouTube, you know how this goes. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.